taking over the airwaves to save the Beat Hotel.
Freedom Radio.
Cooler than a penguin.
At the beach.
Hello and welcome to Freedom Radio, putting the Dom right at the end of freedom. With your host, Chairman Miaow, the biggest pussy since the Sphinx. And I'm here with my boy, Fidel Catro. Hey man, we are on the air. Damn, I'm really starting to worry about you. Hey man, they don't need for that. Damn, he's in a bad mood today. Well, I guess it's time to throw over to my boy Henry with the news.
Could you please stop calling me Henry? My name is actually Julie. Well, in today's news, the art world was stunned to find out that the identity of famous graffiti artist Banksy was none other than the Art Attack presenter Neil Buchanan. Critics were shocked but said that his last piece, named Here's One I Made Earlier, gave them a clue. Actually, I thought it might have been Tracy Emin, but then I remembered that she's pretentious, pathetic, and talentless and needs to go to hell.
Well, thanks for that, Henry. We look forward to hearing from Miss Emin's lawyers next week. But back to this week. We caught up with a very talented young lady, Geraldine O'Kane, to ask her about her work in poetry.
I was first introduced to poetry at school. One of our teachers made us write some poetry, and it turned out that the poems I wrote were funny, and it made people laugh, and it was a nice feeling. I was never one of the people that were really good at stuff, so this was good for me. And then I just started writing silly poems, the sort of ones that rhymed and things, which I think everybody starts off writing, and then you learn a wee bit more. Later on I discovered Sylvia Plath, and that got me hooked on poetry and was totally in love with the woman. She was just brilliant, because she was raw and undiluted, and she kind of just poured her whole life out onto the page. I also discovered Wordsworth and the Lucy poems, and it was like poetry with hidden meanings, so that was all good. And I like the way that they did poetry as a personal aspect as opposed to for everybody. And as a teenager I had depression, so I sort of used poetry as an outlet to sift through my feelings, and it was also good because you could say things about people but disguise them so they wouldn't really know you were talking about them, but you got it off your chest. When I was 13 I entered a poetry competition through the school, and won a weekend workshop with other poets and writers and musicians, and one of them was with Miaow McGuckin, and she said that the poem that I had wrote was one of the best that she'd read in a while, so that kind of gave me a good first go at it. And that was the first time that I wrote free verse as well, and free verse compared to rhyming stuff is pretty good.
So there we have just a little bit from Geraldine O'Kane. Now this week in the Beat Hotel, Christopher Walken's walked in. You see what I did there? To show Rusty Lane a little something something.
I got something for you.
Where did they go?
Well, he is getting on in years, but back to the business. This week it's the turn of Geraldine O'Kane to show off her lyrical skills.
One beat per minute.
Charlie sings blues. I don't care if you found a sitter for the first time out after months of sleepless nights. Your postnatal bump tells more than you'd have hoped. Sipping your drink so it doesn't go straight to your head. It's not working. Really, it's that kind of goings on, hands and tongues, snakes devouring, that got you in this state to begin with. And if you're going to go there again, get a room or a dark alley. Leave me to my strawberry daiquiri with 2 straws.
So that's all we have time for, folks. Please feel free to come and check in with us at the Beat Hotel anytime. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him.
Hey man, you got a cheeseburger, man.
Connect with me on Facebook. Check my Facebook page. So if you're not already, please connect with me on Facebook and check my Facebook page. Please post your own messages of gratitude on my Facebook page. Check my Facebook page and check my Facebook page. Would you connect with me on Facebook? So if you're not already, please connect with me on Facebook. Please post your own messages of